HC1424 once again with NASCAR Heat 2! And in this episode of our season with Kyle Larson's number 42 Target Chevrolet, we are going to be completing race 15 of 36, which is going to take place at Michigan International Speedway. In the last episode, we raced at Pocono Raceway for the Exalta Pocono 400 and finished in 20th. All race long, we were moving our way through the field up into the top 5, and with 2 laps to go, I didn't think I was going to get top 5 because we were getting tire wear. And on the last lap, Denny Hamlin got underneath me off of turn 2. I was heading towards turn 3, or turn 4 as I like to call it. I was trying to dive underneath Kyle Busch, but I couldn't do that because there wasn't enough room, and even then I probably couldn't get there just because Denny Hamlin was in the way. So I wrecked Kyle Busch, and we got a caution, which gave us a green-white checker even though it was the last lap, so that doesn't make any sense, and I could have finished much better if we hadn't been taking pit stops on that caution and everything. And then, well, on the last lap of the race at that green-white checker, there was this huge pileup off of turn 2 again, and then I destroyed my car and finished in 20th. So, yeah, Pocono was a freaking wreck. It turned out worse than Dover, and I don't even know how. That is so sad. But we do return to Pocono again, I think race 20? No, race 21. Okay, so that's 7 races later. I have high expectations for the second Pocono race then, because that was very depressing. But this weekend, after Michigan for the Firekeepers Casino 400, we're going to Sonoma for the Toyota Save Mart 350. So I think this weekend overall should be really good because Michigan is like the easiest track in this game, and road courses are like the weak point whenever it comes to the AI of this game. But here are the point standings after Pocono. We're in 10th place because we lost all that freaking ground. At the same time, we are quite close to Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin getting back into 8th place if we do well in this race. And, well, then there's this large 33-point gap over us by Brad Keselowski, I think that is. And then so on. Martin Truex Jr. is our points leader, and he's gotten his second win. So it's 2 wins for Toyota drivers this season so far, and that's it. So I guess Toyota's finally getting going. But here's a small portion of the point standings, I suppose. And the playoff standings, we drop back to 5th because Martin Truex Jr. just got his second win, and he's way ahead of us. But that's all that information. Let's go ahead and get to the racetrack. I never noticed it until I started playing this game that this track's logo says, it's like it's got a moto in it. It says it's your speed. So I guess it's not their speed. They don't have speed, so that's why it's so easy to win here. I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be a day race, of course, because they don't have 9 races at Michigan. Of course not. But tomorrow, whenever we go to Sonoma, we are going to be using our Credit One Bank paint scheme again, just because it's a road course, and I want to use the regular paint scheme at Watkins Glen. So let's go into qualifying, try to get a start on the inside, even though they do kind of hog the inside whenever I race here very often, so that might make things hard for us today, and that's about it. I remember winning both races here in the Truck Series and then almost winning the race here that they had in the Xfinity Series. I don't think they had 2 races this track in the Xfinity Series, but I remember we came really close and had a photo finish whenever we came to this track in the Xfinity Series, so my expectations for this race are high, and I intend to win this freaking race. Let's go win this race today. We can do that. This track isn't very hard to run around on your own, but in traffic it can be difficult, obviously. Same time, you can only qualify so well in this damn game, but I think overall we're going to do better in qualifying this track than we did at Pocono, because Pocono is a really big track where speed is a huge thing, and well, corner entry is very easy at this track. 36, so never mind. Qualifying is impossible at this track, and qualifying is impossible at Pocono Raceway. I swear we qualified better at this track in the Xfinity Series and in the Truck Series, but whatever. Who's on the pole today? Not gonna know until it stops scrolling. Okay, Jimmy Johnson's on pole next to Ryan Newman. I swear Ryan Newman was on the front row of the Dover race, so for some reason Ryan Newman's having a good season, and my Let's Play, that will not be tolerated. Let's go fix that. So, from the outside, Elliott Sadler, green flag is out, and we're underway for how many laps in the first stage? Okay, 6 laps. I think that's enough laps for me to possibly get into the top 20, and that's about it. I'm trying to get to the inside, but I can't because Jeffrey Earnhardt's there. DJ Kennington is just getting right out of my way. We're getting tight in the first corner, but we still got the trap and everything, so they're going to pull us. Whoa, Elliott Sadler, please don't do that. I'm trying to get DJ Kennington at the same time. We're on the outside for a while. I'm going to make it 3 wide right here and get to the inside in front of whoever's in this black car. It's one of them unsponsored drivers. Now, they're all going to be running the inside lane. I don't know if I can really take advantage of anybody with that in mind, as we're already going to be making the 30th place in the first lap of the race. So, another 10 cars passed, and we could actually accomplish my goal for the first stage. Don't know about pit stops after the first stage. I don't really think they would, just because that's not very many laps. Oh my god, what the hell happened to Stenhouse? Dive underneath Di Burrito. I see sparks flying because I'm making it so they have no room. We're already in 23rd place. We could get like 15th whenever we come to the end of the first stage, to be honest. I could probably manage that. Oh my goodness, Jamie McMurray. Chase! Idiot! And you wrecked yourself. That is all your fault. Fuck you. That could be a caution in the first stage early. I'm in 20th, so I would have reached my goal, but yeah. Chase, you did that to yourself. You completely fucked up the corner somehow, and then I'm trying to stay at the bottom as much as I can, but I got a tight race car like everybody else, and he pulls in front of me. At least we got into 20th, but that does end the stage early, sadly. But no one's pitting, so we'll just skip this stuff. We're on the outside again. That's frustrating. But think about it. If that hadn't happened, we could have made it into maybe the top 10 with the pace that I had in that first stage. No, that didn't end the first stage early. Okay. Got a one-lap shootout. Chase Elliott's behind me. I could have sworn they just skipped to the end because there weren't that many laps in it, but never mind. This is a pointless way to run it, just one freaking lap, but NASCAR does do that sometimes. Now let's just see if I can get to the inside, or at least stop losing ground. Glenn Boyer's not going anywhere. I'm going to make it 3 wide. Get a run on Eric Jones right here in front of us. I'm going to pull the inside, make a few more positions going through turn 3. Suarez pulls in front of us. These guys are all over the place. Golly, everybody just keeps getting loose. So it's not just Chase Elliott, but golly, I'm not taking the blame for how he wrecked himself. To be honest, I thought he saved it at first, but it didn't happen. If I had not just stayed behind Suarez, I might have gotten 10th place. I don't know. Or maybe if I had stayed to the bottom or gotten more aggressive going to turn 3, I don't know, something like that could have gotten us into the top 10. I got us one little stage point, whoop-de-doo. They're still not pitting, surprisingly. We're estimated fuel is 7 laps, and, well, the first stage was 6 laps, so I assume that the second stage might be just about the same. If the final stage, not the final stage, if the next stage is 7 laps, then it's quite possible this could be one ridiculous pit strategy kind of deal. So Jimmy Johnson won the first stage. Ryan Newman's fallen back to 6th from what I'm looking at in the race, the leaderboard, whatever it's called. I was going to say the race results, but the results haven't gotten here yet. Okay, stage 2 is 7 laps long. We got 7 laps on the field. I don't like that. At least we started on the inside. Maybe I can lead some laps and get some points for that, and then supposedly we can go down pit road under the green flag. It'd just be very difficult to do that. I don't know when they will. I think they might just be taking their pit stops like at the very end of the second stage. I have no idea, because think about it. We probably used a little bit of our fuel under that caution, even though I don't know whether or not that actually happens in this game. Let me take a look at it right here. Estimated fuel is 6 laps, just before 6 laps to go. Or I could just watch them go down pit road and not pit myself, so that I wind up having no gas as I go across the line and just win the freaking stage that way. Because apparently, whenever you play this game, you can't DNF. So even if I run out of fuel and in the stage like that with no freaking fuel, there's no DNF. So you can't DNF in this freaking game. You can blow up in this game, but then you can fix it. At least that's what I know about it. So the leaders are faster. It's taking us longer to get up front. Jimmy Johnson's really dominating this race, but I'm about to put that to an end. Apparently Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in 3rd place right now. I don't know why they just automatically program him to do so well in these games, but we're going to use him to get past Keselowski, push him towards Jimmy Johnson a bit. Oh, we're getting tight in turn 1, but I'm going to get off the throttle long enough to stay in front of Keselowski. We've got some freight train going on here, at least that's what I see it as. Even though I did just pass Keselowski. I'm going to try to pass Dale Earnhardt Jr. right here without getting too tight in the corner and running up into him. We are faster than Jimmy Johnson as well. We just got to find the perfect time to slingshot past him. I think Dale Earnhardt Jr. is trying to side draft him or something. Oh, he's letting me underneath him for some reason. At least I think he was. I'm trying not to hit on the apron too long. I cannot get the grip in the corner, so Dale Earnhardt Jr. is getting back underneath me. Tough challenge. Trying to pass the leader all the way from the freaking bottom going to the corner, and it's just not the appropriate way to get in there. I want to lead a lap. That is too much to ask for on worn tires at this track, apparently. I'm trying to get off the throttle and dive it in, but the damn car don't want to start turning. Jimmy Johnson's just pulling away. Oh my god, I saw a wreck behind me. Keselowski just freaking spun. I don't know if that was my fault. I didn't do anything. But Keselowski, I see him spinning behind me. Dale Earnhardt Jr. slowed down a ton. Maybe Keselowski sent it into Dale Earnhardt Jr. or something like that. But because of that caution, we are going to have pit stops under the caution just like that. And I don't think that ended the stage early because it didn't do that for the other one. So we're going to take our pit stop, 4 tires and 2 cans of fuel. I don't have any damage. I don't think this car has any adjustments that need to be made, such as wedge or tire pressure. So we're going to lose positions for that. No, they all got 4 tires as well. The car did feel like it was getting tight, and this is a 1 pit stop race. Or at least it's looking like it to me, so I guess so. Nope, that did it in the second stage early. I would not freaking know, because this game just can't make up its mind. We get a really good jump for the start. We're clearing Jimmy Johnson, but there wasn't enough of a gap of me ahead of him for me to actually pull up in front of him. And now I'm just running into him because I'm trying to stay on the groove. But I think I can win this race. The thing is, Tyler might kill me towards the very end, so who knows. Dale Earnhardt Jr., why are you so good? That's weird. I'm stuck on the outside, so now I just got to keep dropping back until I find a gap on the inside to actually pass these guys. This is Michigan, so whenever you're on the outside, you don't want to lose that much ground, to be honest. And I can't drop behind Truex. We get a caution, so I just lost 2 positions at the restart completely. I'm going to start on the outside again. Laps remaining 11, estimated fuel 9. If we keep having cautions for these people not knowing how to simply drive, we could just wind up not having a second pit stop. At first I thought we were going to have 2 pit stops, but the thing's about to change. Well, maybe that's not what I was trying to say. I was trying to say that at first I thought we were going to have 1 pit stop, and then I realized that we're actually lower on fuel than the laps remaining, but all these cautions are probably going to change that. We got 8 laps to go, 9 laps of fuel. Yeah, because all these freaking cautions, it's going to be pretty much what I was about to say. So, shoot right to the freaking middle at the restart, because apparently I'm way better than Kyle Larson is at restarts whenever I play this game. We can win this race if they stop doing that stupid shit. Or at least, you know, they stop doing that crap long enough for me to get to the lead. Okay, throw it into turn 3, trying not to lose the bottom, and I do to Truex. Just going too fast in, too anxious, and not taking my time. And I'm hitting Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson's probably pissed because he can't win this race anymore because he just keep falling back from being on the outside so much. And Ryan Blaney hit me. I'm trying to pull up in front of somebody, but I can't because these cars just keep getting underneath me. And that completely messed up my corner somehow, so we're just going to fall all the way back. Okay, now I'm starting to get really fucking pissed off. I can't get to the inside. Whenever I do get to the inside, someone dives underneath me because I'm too aggressive. I hate my life. What? Oh my god, Keselowski, you are such a douchebag. Get it? He's a douchebag. I don't know. I'm going to throw a caution for that too. I guess not. I mean, I didn't even touch him. My controller didn't vibrate, so therefore I did not touch him. That was all him. It's that arrow push that you would never expect from a game that's not that realistic. But I guess it is because I didn't touch him, yet he still spun. Golly. All these drivers I've wrecked. And I can't take the blame for it because I feel like I didn't do anything. This car does not have enough grip in the corners, and it's like the tires aren't that worn, so maybe I should have made an adjustment a while ago because this is just kind of pathetic. Trying to keep up with these guys. We are running out of laps. We are running out of laps, if I can speak this damn language. Oh my goodness. Who's in the lead now? Truex? I guess that makes sense. He's the dominant predator of the freaking game. I have no freaking grip. Oh my god, it just died off so badly. What are you guys doing? And we get a caution. They look like they're about to go down pit road, but then again, the caution came out and it says they're not pitting. 5 laps remaining, 6 laps on fuel. This is probably a green-white checkered, isn't it? It might be. Maybe it'll be like a 3-lap dash to the finish of some sort. I can win this race if this car will just cooperate with me. Ugh. I keep having to start on the inside. Lord help me. Let's get good jumps at the start, but I guess not this time. And I can't drop to the inside. Now I'm trying to. Fuck you, Harvick. Get off the freaking... Golly. Keep letting out the gas and shit, now I can't get underneath him. Or, well, not underneath him, but behind him so that I don't get passed by Dale. Now I'm on the inside. I'm going to stay in Harvick's draft. And this is a green-white checkered. Golly. This is such a freaking shit show. Just caution after caution after caution. Harvick pulls up in front of me. I'm not getting off the freaking gas. I'm trying to win this race. Truex is just pulling away. I have no grip, so I can't be aggressive as I want to going in the corners. No, Harvick, I can drive off the track because it's just a white line. You stupid nonsense. On. Don't have grip. I can't do it. Oh my god! I so badly just want to finish well, and I'm going to, but I want to win too, and I can't do that. Car, it's just too fucking tight. Ugh. Well, can I at least pass Harvick? Well, if I run him up the fucking track. No. No. Well, we're going to get second place. I'll take it. I wanted to win. I could not win. This car was way too freaking tight. I couldn't tell until the tire wear came because I guess that was just something to really show it. That was actually Truex's third win of the season, so I think he just tied with someone else. It was probably like a Ford driver, maybe Logano or Kevin Harvick, but I have been keeping track of everybody else's wins, just the people who have the same amount of wins as me, apparently. Kevin Harvick got third. Dale Earnhardt Jr. somehow got fourth, even though he sucks in 2017. This is just weird how they're letting him do that. But Jimmy Johnson, he won the first and the second stages, and then he finished in 20th. I got him stuck on the outside, but I swear to goodness, I didn't cause that nonsense. And we didn't have any DNFs in this race. DJ Kennington, 30th. Reed Sorensen got last place. I think that was that guy that I passed earlier on to get to the bottom at the first stage. But here are the post-race informations, because I can't make a freaking sentence correctly. Kevin Harvick ran the fastest lap here. Jimmy Johnson led the most laps today. He was dominating, and then he just choked it all away. I got him stuck on the outside, like I said, but somehow he just fell all the way back. And, of course, we were on the move. We started 36th and finished in second. I need to perk up a bit, to be honest. And Brad Keselowski got the tough break. That's just weird. I mean, he was up front, but we remember he actually spun behind us in the mirror. I thought he was still up there after a while, but no, he wasn't. I'm just going to get over the fact that we didn't win at Michigan because it really doesn't matter. We got a really good result in the points for that by getting a second place finish, top 5 and all that. Plus Keselowski, because of his DNF, he's now tied with us for 7th place, but he is behind us. I don't know what exactly gives them the authority to decide that I should be in front of Brad Keselowski because we have the same playoff points, and maybe they just gave it to me because I finished better in that race. I have no idea. We have the same amount of wins and everything. But you can look at the rest of the point settings. Martin Truex Jr. is, of course, going to be still at the top of the table. Kyle Busch is in second, so now we're starting to see the Toyota drivers dominate like they did in 2017. Though Kyle Busch hasn't won a race yet, which is also realistic because it took him forever to win a race last year. I know Casey Kane won at Indianapolis and we haven't gotten there yet, but it's kind of funny because Casey Kane's already won a race, but Kyle Busch hasn't. When did Kyle Busch win his first race in 2017? I don't remember. But here are the playoffs. Okay, I pressed the wrong damn button. Here are the playoff standings. Joey Logano is the one that's tied with Truex for 3 wins right now. We moved into 4th, of course, because we just moved ahead of Brad Keselowski in the points. Well, no, we didn't. We have the same amount. I keep saying stupid shit. Why the hell are we in front of Keselowski? I don't think... Whatever. Oh, this is so stupid. But yeah, there's the full playoff standings. I'll see you guys tomorrow whenever we race in our Credit 1 bank paint scheme. We'll change that right now at Sonoma Raceway, where I hopefully win. We could have won 2 races this weekend, but if we can win 1, good enough. I really want to win Sonoma just because we didn't win Michigan now. But see you next time. That's that, and episode over.